Here we are getting ready for this show. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
This bout is skipped.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. And there's the bell for round one. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Good counter punching. Lucky that hook didn't score. The stamina is off the charts. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like a rabbit in the headlights.
Good counter punch. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. That uppercut doesn't land. Punch caught him clean. Missing with the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
On to the second round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And he scores with the counter. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Beautiful counter shot. That left hook misses. Couldn't land that jab. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher who's got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpuncher, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next. And there's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. And
whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. Champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Sergio Martinez is dazed. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
There's a counter shot. They exchange punches. And that one really got Martinez good. Looks like they've shaken it. And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
The counter lands. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round. Here we go to the 4th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Just missed with that hook. That counter shot lands. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Straight right just misses. His stamina is off the charts. Sergio Martinez is rocked. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. And there's the bell for round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Done with that counter shot. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Beautiful counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Maravilla in some trouble here. Somehow Webb is going to take a knee.
This really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
6, 7, 8. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Holding nothing back here in the round. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter. It's all offense all the time. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges...
There's the bell to start round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
A perfect counter shot. He misses with that straight left. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with that jab. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Punch, counter punch. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Every time they... A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's... Here comes round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Didn't land that jab. those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Jab does not score. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that. And they're back at it again here in round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Incredible work rate. Those counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Missing with the left hook. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.